GSPro is fast becoming the most popular golf simulator software on the market, and here's 5 reasons why.
The first reason is quite simply because of the price. At just $250 a year, GSPro is one of the cheapest third-party golf simulator softwares on the market. And for the price, the realism and amount of features that you get really does offer incredible value for your money. You can buy GSPro outright rather than purchase the annual subscription, and that'll cost you $550. But you'll be tied to the current version of the software, and you won't be able to access any further updates to GSPro. In my opinion, the $250 annual subscription is less of a hit to your wallet than if you were to go out and buy something like the Golf Club 2019, where you do get a lifetime license, but it's £900 straight out of your bank account. And I can't even work out how much E6 Connect costs nowadays because their website makes it so difficult to see the pricing structure. But what I do know is that you get access to way more courses with GSPro than you do with E6 anyway. So it's a no-brainer really. Then you've got the unbelievable golf courses that you can play. As soon as you buy GSPro, you get access to all of the courses within their library, which at this moment in time, there's nearly 500 available for you to play. And that course library is literally growing every day. This is much better than other golf simulator softwares from the likes of Foresight Sports and TrackMan, where you have to buy extra courses and they cost a lot of money. Within GSPro's course library, there's recreations of real-world tour courses, including all of the bucket list courses that you might never get to play in real life. The courses are built by professional course designers using something called LiDAR technology. So every single undulation on a green and every elevation change around a course is exactly true to that real-life golf course. There's only one version of every course as well, unlike on the Golf Club 2019. So you know that every course is the very best version that's being created. The designers even update their golf courses on quite a regular basis, so it's just evolving and becoming better and better over time. If you're enjoying this video and would like to learn more about golf simulators and launch monitors, then please support the channel by hitting that like button below and subscribing to Handicap Golf. It's compatible with pretty much every launch monitor on the market. GSPro is compatible with most launch monitors that are currently on the market due to its open API platform. So no matter what major launch monitor you own, it's likely that it will work with GSPro. Currently, the likes of Garmin R10, SkyTrack, the FlightScope Mevo Plus, the Foresight and Unicore launch monitors all work with GSPro. Many of these are unofficially supported, but they still work thanks to community-created apps that allow them to work with GSPro's open API. In the future, there might well be more official integration with GSPro, as the likes of Foresight and FlightScope have already shown previous interest. It just gets updated all the time. The GSPro developers are constantly updating their software, adding new features, bug fixes, and go on lad. Oh, what a shot. And ultimately making their software more true to real life with every update. Since I've been using GSPro, I've seen the introduction of wind, official integration with more launch monitors, the inclusion of finer details like sand splashes, driving range updates, skills assessments, and even world-class courses getting rebuilt. And there's so much more that's been updated, I can't even begin to explain it all. But the most impressive thing about these updates is that the developers of GSPro take into account what their community want to see in future versions of the software. They listen to their users and look to integrate as much as they possibly can. It's probably the most realistic golf simulator software on the market. Oh! GSPro is arguably the most realistic and true to real life golf simulator there is. Get it. There's wind, there's realistic undulations around a golf course. Other golf simulators like the Golf Club 2019, they give you shot penalties like a 7% reduction in distance if you're hitting out of the rough, or a 40% reduction if you're in a greenside bunker. And others don't even take into consideration that you might be hitting off a downslope or hitting uphill to an elevated green. But GS Pro considers almost everything. Your distance and spin rate penalties will change depending on which part of the course you've landed on and what angle your ball releases at. So you can't smash a 3-wood out of the deep rough. You've got to take a more lofted club, just like you would do in real life. The ball might even lie above or below your feet, and GS Pro calculates how this will impact the direction of your shot, just like that would in real life too. So if your ball is lying a few inches below your feet on the software, you better count on your shot releasing to the right of your target. So you need to adjust accordingly. Overall, it gives you a ridiculous amount of things that you have to think about before you step up to take every single shot, just like you would on the real golf course. To get a 5% discount on launch monitors and all other golf simulator related products, then head over to Golf Swing Systems and use the discount code handicap5 at the checkout. And if you're in the USA, definitely head over to Carl's Place for all of your golf simulator needs. I'll put all of the links that you're going to need in the description below this video. If you're competitive like me, then you can join a tour and compete against people from all around the world. Go! Go! You've got to go! For $60 a year, which is less than 50 quid, you can join the Simulator Golf Tour. And honestly, this adds a whole new dimension to simulator golf. There's a variety of tours that you can join for like all ability levels, depending on how far you hit the ball, whether you want to putt or whether you want to set it to auto putting. It keeps track of all of your individual stats. It keeps track of worldwide leaderboards for each tour. It's just a sensational additional bit of kit that you can add to GS Pro, and it makes it so much more fun. There's an amazing community on Discord to help you with anything that you might need. This really is a bonus tip because behind me I've got the Simulator Golf Tour Discord. Now, the community that is around GS Pro is so helpful. You can go onto Discord if you're struggling with any sort of troubleshooting. Now, I've done this in the past numerous times. If I'm struggling with anything to do with my launch monitor, to do with GS Pro, I go onto Discord, I'll type a question, and honestly, within a few minutes, I've got the answer and everything's sorted. I honestly cannot recommend GS Pro enough, simply due to the community of people that use it. They're so helpful. You've got the developers on the Discord channel who always inform you about any updates that are being released. This Discord community around GS Pro really does make it stand out from its competitors. And if you want to see how GS Pro stacks up against the likes of the Golf Club 2019, then watch the video that's on the screen right now and it'll explain everything you need to know.